Hey guys, this is Carrie, and in case you missed yesterday's lesson, we've been solving a bunch of these coding puzzles, and so I want to go through one of these coding puzzles, one of the ones from yesterday, using the video so that in case you missed it or you want to rewatch it, you could. Alright, so coding puzzles are really fun, I think, and they also teach us a lot, as we talked about kind of before this in class. So one of my favorite sites for coding puzzles is this Advent of Code site. And I also created a starter file for you. So basically, the framing of the puzzle is that it's a Christmas themed puzzle. So I'm going to skip over that because we talked about this yesterday, but you may not have been here. So an opening parenthesis means that we should go up one floor, and a closing parenthesis, let me start from here. Santa's trying to deliver presents in a large apartment building, but he can't find the right floor. The directions he got are a little confusing. He starts on the ground floor, floor 0, and then follows the instruction one character at a time. An open in parentheses means he should go up one floor. So that would mean if we got something like this, then we should go up 1, 2, 3, 4 floors. This means we should go down a floor, so this would be going down 2 floors. So if we got this, we'd go up 1 and then down 1, and that would put us back at the starting floor, which would be 0. If instead we got this, we'd go up 1, down 1, so that would put us at the starting floor 0, and then we'd go down 2 more, so this would give us the negative second floor in the basement. The apartment building is very tall and the basement is very deep, so Santa will never find the top or bottom floors. So they give us a couple of examples here, just to make sure we understand it. And we're wondering to what floor do our instructions take Santa? Now, they don't give us the instructions until we log in, but I logged in and I got our instructions for us. So if we look at our instructions, oh my god, this is crazy. There's so much going on here with these parentheses. Wow, I'm still scrolling. So this would be a really terrible problem to solve by hand. Luckily, it's very elegant to teach our computer how to solve this problem. Then our computer does all the hard work of actually going through the list. We get to do the creative work of trying to solve it. So it looks like we would go up, 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 up. So that would put us on the 4th floor. Down would be the 3rd floor, and so on. So the way that these types of puzzles work is we want to say, okay, we'll start by creating a variable to keep track of things as our answer develops. So in this case, the thing that's going to be developing is our floor number. So let's let our floor start off at 0. Then we want to go through this whole list. So the tool that we learned to go through a whole list like this is called a for each loop, and it will go through each item in the list and do the same thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the name of the list, so go through the whole list and alter our variable according to the problem statement. So we'll say take the given list, and for each thing in that list, and we have to give the things a name. So maybe I'll call these an item. And then we draw this. So the basic structure of a for each loop is this. Go through the list, read each item. So at the very end, this will be the last item. This will be item that came before. And what we want to do here is we want to check these items. If the item is equal to the open parenthesis, then we want to do one thing, which is to go up a floor. And when we go up a floor, that will mean take the floor variable and replace the value of the floor variable with the old value plus 1 because we've gone up 1 floor. Now, else if the item is this guy, the closing parenthesis, then we want to go down a floor. And that will be take the floor variable and and set it equal to the old floor variable minus 1. So that if we were on the 100th floor and we got this, we would go, okay, well, plugging in 100 minus 1, now our floor is 99. And even though this thinking is kind of maybe like repetitive for us to imagine doing this for the whole list, the computer excels at repetitive tasks. The last thing we want to do is make the answer appear somewhere. And the easiest way to make the answer appear is to just make it appear in the JavaScript console. So we'll do a console.log and we'll log our floor. And if we want to be really cool about it, we could, we could do something like this. The final floor is plus the floor. And what that's going to do is it's going to tell us the final floor, and then it will plug in the answer that we get for floor. So floor starts at 0. It goes through this whole process for all of our parentheses, and then we output the answer here. So let's run our code and see what we get. Nothing appears on the screen. That's okay, because we didn't do any HTML and CSS. But if we open up the JavaScript console, the final floor is 232. So that must have meant we had 232 extra ones of these compared to these. All right, I hope you guys found this video helpful. You're going to be using the same structure of creating an initial variable that keeps track of things as it develops, and then looping through the list and letting the computer do the hard work of going and doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. All right, good luck with your puzzles today.